Good morning, Winshante. Good morning, those in the sky. Shut down, y'all. I'm not going to be here long. I wasn't planning on coming on at all today. You know, I usually don't come on Sundays. As a matter of fact, I had made a post saying I wasn't. But I was strolling around listening to a little something. I kind of just wanted to speak on it for a minute. Good morning, Sabrina Clark. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Good morning, kind to be me. That's enough for me to start. Wow. Lay myself back down. I land on my bed, y'all. But I had to speak on this. I really did. Let me turn this music down. Get busy. Good morning, brighter eyes. Get my gadget going. Y'all know this is my off day. Y'all see my title? I'm really not understanding this. And yeah, before I start, of course, yes, me and Dovie had a little argument the whole 9 yards. But that doesn't mean that I'm internalizing something and mad at her and holding something in to the point where I want to see somebody just come over and dox her. Why Dovie of all people? Good morning, Tracy. I didn't even know this happened. Somebody sent me a clipping of her being doxxed, child abuse, and whatever else. First of all, I have to say, who cares? Secondly, y'all remember during the time, a little bit after Dovie, maybe a month or so, a little bit after somebody was saying she had a record for child abuse, felony child abuse. Dovie came on my panel and she told the story of how, if I'm not mistaken, she said her child then, 9 years old, accidentally took some medication. And of course, when a child accidentally, no matter what age, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, and when they accidentally take some medication in the home and they got to go to the hospital, they're going to look at the parents and you're going to get charged with something. And after you go through the whole court case, they're going to drop it down to a misdemeanor, neglect, or whatever the case is. And the point is, she didn't neglect nobody, so what was the point? She didn't child abuse nobody, so what's the point? And if you look on the thing that the person put out, you can see it says child abuse. She told that whole story, so now I'm trying to figure out what was the point and why Dovie and who has she done something to for them to think that she rubbed them the wrong way. I'm not understanding this. And whoever doxed her, because I'm not quite clear on who did it, uh, so what you finna get out of it? What is your point? She's still at home with her family. She still have a job. She still got people on YouTube that like her. What did you stop? Was it humiliation? She's not humiliated because ain't nobody on here mad at her that I heard of. So what was the point? Now, if you guys remember my video, I'd never take nothing down. I'll find the video when I get a chance today of the one where she came on my panel and explained what happened. And she didn't even have to tell us that. So what did she do to you, for you, the person that doxed her, for you to be that mad at her? And that's why YouTube getting ready to change these rules. Evidently, I think the person that did is not even a content creator, so they don't really care about the rule change. So they're going to dox and do whatever else they still constantly want to do. Okay? Now, let me speak to y'all. I didn't speak to nobody at all. I'm just appalled by this. It's just ridiculous. Good morning with Shanty, kind to me, bright in the eyes, Tracy. Let me see what I miss. Girl, I'm trying to speak. Face, Yaya. Yeah, I'm on my up there. I had to come on here and speak about this. Oh, Dovie, she's Cheryl Brown, Ronnie Q. Okay, I'm making sure I didn't miss nobody. Okay, I think that's all dropped down. And thank you for being here on y'all Sunday morning. Like I said, I made a post. You guys may have seen it. Then I took it down because I started watching some stuff, and I said, "What the? But why?" Oh yeah, hey Dovie, good morning. Sorry that happened to you, Madeline Jones. So Tracy said, "Grish." So Grish. So why would Grish do that? I mean, come on now, Grish. You in here? I mean, I'm not understanding it. And I don't care if you get mad at me because I'm questioning it and dox me. I don't give a damn. I just know that this was totally out of line. This woman, from what I see, just because we had a little petty argument, don't mean she deserved for you to be going around bullying her like that. Hey, good morning, Deanna. I don't know, secret lover. That's why I'm on here discussing. What was your point? Good morning, Truth Enterprise, Trina C. Hey, Trina, I spoke on you yesterday. All I said was, no, I wasn't crying, old lady. I wasn't crying, girl. I was heated, though. But anyway, because Debbie said she didn't like Gritch. Well, you know what? It's going to be a lot of people that don't like Gritch. Now, I don't know him, her, whoever it is, because I'm not quite clear on that either. No shade. I don't know what it is. But I don't know her like that to dislike her, like her, anything like that. But you're gonna find a lot of people that don't like you. There's a lot of people on this YouTube that don't like me, but I'm not trying to run around doxing, which I don't dox anyway. I don't have time. I don't have the patience, and I'm not gonna spend no money to worry about somebody's past. And about child abuse, that's everything is child abuse these days. Well, I grew up in a generation when people got whooped with switches, stitches, cars, belts, and everything. Nowadays it's called child abuse. A lot of black families, they discipline their children different than any other race. So mostly the child abuse, I think, was put on us because of the way we were chastised back then, as far as getting a whooping. And kids these days do the most. They need a whooping. None of these kids these days have any respect. So they need to go back to the old time and let people whoop them. Now, my children, when they first started that rule, I don't care what the rule was. If I felt like I need to get me a gun and whoop their butt, that's exactly what I did. And I'll sit down and wait on the police. If I was in this generation, my kids were still young, I would still whoop them in the same manner, and I'll sit down and wait on the police because you can't tell. They never could tell me how to chastise my child. That's what's wrong with these kids today. So you get a child abuse when you spank your kids. That's why they running amok. And then if something accidentally happened at home, then you get a child abuse. Then you got to go and get all the way to these court cases to get it dropped down, totally humiliated, be in the news, sometimes some of it. But she told the story of what happened. So I'm not understanding the point, Grish. And I don't give a damn about somebody being mad at me. I really don't care. You can't make me lose a job. I'm retired now. But because of the Rona, I didn't want to, but I am. You ain't gonna run my family away from me. I see I got loyal supporters. I'm still trying to find out what was the point of Grish to do that to Dovie. So I see Dovie in here. Drop the link, Dovie. You want to say it again, or you have your own panel, you can go over there and say it. Good morning, Custom Denali. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. She couldn't have done nothing that bad to you because they don't like you. Do you really think when you jump on these panels and other people jump on the panel that everybody on the panel be liking you? Do you really think that? It's probably people watching me now in my chat that don't like me. And if they say something, I'm just going to let them know, well, that's your opinion and whoop, and that's it, and move on. Mad at me? I know you're not mad at me, so I don't know. I'm out here talking about why are people, but I appreciate that. Doxing you, that's what I'm trying to find out. Because she don't like you. All your life, you're going to go through people not liking you. Or your job. Or some people just going to like you just on GP. I will. But some people just gonna dislike you on GP. Even though I had that little argument with you, I still don't dislike you. To sit up here at home, you're a stranger, I haven't met you in person, to sit here and hold a grudge. First of all, I'm too old to be running around like that, just lady my age. I'm mad at somebody on YouTube. I'm holding a grudge at somebody on YouTube. They don't like me, so I don't like them. Who does that? There's the link. Now, I was trying to watch BRIANNA chat, and I heard a lot went on. Even with the little young man, I almost like to say boy because how old I am over him, still over there talking about all women bleed and smell like fish. But you just said the other day you're gonna leave women alone. Yo, yeah, I be hearing all that foolishness. I just don't get involved. And thank you, Rick Reed, for understanding also what I was saying, because I in no way, shape, form, or fashion is saying that you were like that. But I get what you were saying. You didn't like the fact that somebody's saying that you act like them because you don't. And like I said, Rick Reed have never ever said anything disrespectful to me, and vice versa. So that's why I be over there in Rick Reed chat and everywhere else. Every other man on here, gay or straight. That's why I be on their panel. They don't do it like that. And I never gave them a reason to come at me like that. It's just like in real life, I try not to put myself in those positions for a man to come at me like that. And I got a husband. Why would I put myself in that position? He wouldn't even do that like that to me. So why would I do that? Why would I go back and forth with some man on here? Hey, Dovie, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Okay, good morning.
I
You ready?
remember you telling me the story on my panel.
Oh,
And I
okay,
think some other people
o-
were here. Yeah, I remember. So what was I don't understand the point if somebody wanted to dox you for real.
okay. What had happened was that the other night, the other day they was Friday. Reed was on the panel with big TV, big man TV, and Grish was on. So somehow or another, the conversation was going on with Bama. So this is what I said. They was talking about what Bama did, and I'm listening. So I said that black and white. I said black and white is better than I had. So Grish came after me about that. Meanwhile, that common sense means exactly what you saying, Grizz, is write it down. That's black and white. That's all that I'm saying. So anyway, I picked up that he was in a bad mood. He or she was in a bad mood, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. So then later on down the line, Lady Snoop, he asked a question. He came in very heavy then, but still, that ain't got nothing to do with me. And later on, early part of that night, Sean Bradley, when he was doing his commentary, he was saying that it was the family was lying. So what happened was that when the conversation came up when they was talking about the family and what Sean Bradley said, when they was talking, and I had put into the comment and I said that and the family was lying. No, that's exactly what you are saying. I'm saying the same thing. So I had to go back in the comments and put Sean Bradley said that about the family. So he accused me of saying that I said that the family was lying. No, you are behind on the chat. That's why you can't get what I am saying. And then he told me that he couldn't he told me that he cannot since Dovie, I think he said since Dovie, since you believe that the family is lying, that he didn't want to talk to me and this, that, and other. But no, baby, it didn't go like that. You are behind on the chat. So later on it came up to him where I had said no. Sean Bradley said that the family was lying. No, I was not saying that. I was in the conversation what was going on. He just was behind. And so anyway, and I'm like, wow. So anyway, he apologized about that. So I say, oh, okay. Then the next day, that's when I was talking to a big man, was saying what was wrong. What he was all bent out of shape. To me, he act like he's what a Johnny Kaufman, and then to me, he he like the B sectional paralegal advisor. He the expert in this here. No, no, no. So anyway, as in one of the conversation, I'm started asking questions. So one of my conversation, I said that I don't know what Bama did. It's a criminal act. But anyway, I don't know if it's felony, civil, whatever. But it's a criminal act. Whenever they put those cuffs on you, you did a criminal act. Then I said that I just know only about malpractice. Then he just switched it all and this and another. And I'm like, my goodness, what's wrong with him? So then I was talking to Big Man TV. What happened? What's wrong? He came on like belittling the sector because that we curse and we say this, that, and another about each other. We are some educated people here. So
Yes, we
that's
do.
all that I was saying over to a Big Man. What is this problem? We all but it's educated here. Maybe because that he's doing the law firm, whatever, a daily thing, or he been through a situation in life that made that he know a little bit more about practically what's going on. But come to find out, he did not, because that Reed came in and brought something to his attention. And he was very, very good about it. He said, "Oh, Reed, I never did knew that, this, that, and another." So, but anyway, um, it's just that I just don't like because that he tried to make the sector feel he's the educated one. We don't saw that before. Look at Sir King, his ass gone. Excuse me, his behind is gone too, right? Trying to
Yeah,
be
he
better,
ran.
think so he more than all of us, and we all done because we curse one another out. We are some well educated people on this platform. All of us.
So the
So
bottom
this
line,
is how
Debbie.
so he went and doxed me. So and then in fact with that child abuse thing, yep, it was dealing back with Megan with the pill. Yep, and when I kicked Megan behind by with my car too.
Yeah,
So
and
that's what's
that's
going
why I
on. So
needed
he
to come
said he
on
went
here.
come again, I'm
That's why I
sorry.
needed. That's why I needed to come on here because you gave that whole story on one of my
Yep,
lives. So I
I
can
know
understand why
I
Grinch,
did.
he or she doxed you. So the bottom line is what you basically said. There was a disagreement. So she got her panties, or he or whoever it is, in a bunch and decided to dox you because somebody disagreed with him. So now are
Yes,
you going to
ma'am.
dox me because I'm disagreeing with you, Grinch? Go ahead, Miss Dovie. I'm just asking
Yeah,
a
so
question.
anyway, just so when last night when I was over to Brianna playground, when I was over there, when I came out hitting the streets, that's when someone mentioned it in the chat about me being doxxed, and I said that I didn't know I was doxxed. I didn't know it.
Yeah, I
And
got the
then
whole
this
thing on my
morning,
phone.
yeah, then this morning, then Deanna said it. Then all of a sudden, I read the note, her story, her commentary, what it's going to be about, was about. Then I said, oh my God. Then everything had basically had started coming to me. They Drew said, don't did it, but is that's what made. And one thing I can't understand about Grizz. I hope you listened real good. Whoever that you want to be today, whatever your future don't told you as a young kid what you are. I hope that you listen to this here well. If you want to know anything about Dovie Milton, because that is public work, I don't give a good goddamn. Please do yourself a favor. Google P. Milton Burson Arnold. Google that and see that you will wind up working for me the rest of your goddamn life. Don't play at me, child. Don't play at me. I make sure you know what your identity is. Okay? Don't play with me.
You hear that, Grinch? Everybody gonna play with you that's doing that. Debbie got away. If Debbie wanna get down and dirty like you, she can if she want to. But I had to come on, Dovie, when I heard that. And I do have the whole rest record. I got it on my thing. It was sent to me. And so that's why I came on, so you can tell your story here again. Because this is where you first told your story at about
Yeah.
the arrest thing. So my thing is, Grish, you ain't doing nothing to hurt her. So I don't get.
And
I
then the
just
other
don't
day
understand.
when I first got Doc, it was dealing fact with Jay Wilson. Did Jay Wilson come out and open his mouth or anything? No, he did not. He didn't. But I went out and I got those papers and I brought it over and I showed it over to you, Bless, because I emailed it over to you. So
Yes, you did. Yes, she did, y'all. She showed me. And I didn't come on and talk about that, the papers and stuff that she sent me. And that's how come I know her stuff has been dropped down to misdemeanor, y'all. So you're not hurting her. See, that wasn't for me to come on here and talk her personal business. She did send that to me. So what I got that was sent to me yesterday or late last night, no, I already knew what was happening, so I had to come speak on that. That's a total lie. It dropped to misdemeanor, and then it got thrown out the whole 9 yards. And who don't get traffic tickets? There's many of us that get traffic tickets. So, good morning, Miss Olivia. I see you there, baby. Go ahead. We just talking, but this is just out of line. And so now this person is not a content creator, Grish. I'm assuming. So she don't care, or he, whoever, don't care about the new rules that's coming up. I'm assuming. So I guess they can just dox on, dox on. Good morning, Miss Olivia. You can unmute.
Good morning, Bliss. How you doing?
All right. Oh, let me say this too. Didn't I hear somebody trying to start a beef between me and you?
That's why I came
course
on.
I'm not thinking about Miss.
there's no beef between me and you. Bless, it was said, done. Both of them were transparent about it, and we just continue just go on live. You get your commentary. If I want to be in there, have something to say, you will bring me on. If not, I join, or then when after I'm finished, I get on my skateboard and I go on down the street. It's not nothing between me and you. No bitter, no beef, nothing.
No, we ain't got time to be sitting up holding no grudge and internalizing nothing on the YouTube. And that's just all to it. I don't sit up and be at my house, be mad at somebody, on YouTube, messing up my energy like that. You think I walk around my family and around a month's daily life mad at somebody because something went on YouTube? No, that's ridiculous. Why would I do that? Now, Miss Olivia, I'm not tripping because of the time or whatever, and people gonna choose what they want to hear, what's more interesting to them, and it's not a big thing. Nothing, you know what I'm saying? You getting your coins, I'm getting mine. So whoever I heard it was somebody named Ling Ling, that's not true. Me and Miss Olivia don't have no problems at all.
Well, the reason why I jumped on is because I wanted to dispel or try to stamp out whatever they saying is about that. We are both morning people, and a lot of
Exactly.
times I will come on your channel as opposed to making a video. I'm not very consistent about making videos or jumping on panels or coming in people's video or nothing like that. I just be trying to do me. But for somebody to say that I was in some kind of competition with Bless Watkins,
Mm.
that's starting trouble. And that's why I wanted to come on here and tell you, honey, that is not the case. When I go live in the morning, it's because that's when I got time to go live. Do you see what I'm saying? And we are both morning people. But ain't nobody, we do different things on our platform. Like you run a panel, I don't run a panel. I come on and say what I got to say, and then I'm done with it. But for somebody to try to start something and say that we in competition or I'm trying to knock Bless out of a spot and out, that's ridiculous because we are all grown. I ain't in competition with nobody but myself. And evidently, a lot of new people don't realize that I have been a morning person ever since I've been online. Even before I came to this sector, I do my videos in the morning when I want to do them most of the time because that's when I got time. I got a whole life up here. Okay. So I had to get that person together. And I also wanted to say, I also want to come on here. And that live was very informative last night for me because I didn't realize that some people got so many issues with their own self. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I got
Exactly.
pushed out by a whole drunk person, and I think part of the and then when people arguing and you are expressing this stuff what you feel about me, what you're doing is really you letting the whole world know your insecurities. Do you see what I'm saying? And I really felt bad for that girl. Like you should go Like, help yourself. That is not cute to me. But what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna argue with somebody that I know is mentally ill. I'm gonna pay them dust, and never am I ever gonna argue with a clearly a drunk, intoxicated person. I don't even see how people can have enough stamina to get online when they drunk. Now, to each his own, but don't be putting your insecurities out on me. That's unfortunate. You make yourself look bad. You also make yourself look bad when if you think I'm ever gonna, lower myself to argue with a drunk person. That's not gonna happen. Never. And
Okay.
I don't mind putting my crown down and cussing a person out. But honey, I got standards. And drunk, arguing with a drunk, that's never gonna happen. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
And let me say this to all the new people that don't know Miss Olivia, that is absolutely the truth. I think she had a channel before me, a good year and a half before me, or something like that. She always did come on in the mornings, especially Saturdays. I always look for her on Saturdays. I do know that for sure. So that's simply not true. Mornings is my best time. Also, I'm not tripping it. And sometimes, Miss Olivia, you'll see me in your chat in the mornings. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's not gonna work if somebody trying to act like me. You got something going on, and
Yeah, because we
they
don't,
are new.
and I hope you don't listen to that. Just
No, I'm not paying that no mind because it's
okay, because
gonna
I
be
don't
people.
want
I'm
to.
still gonna always have my people. You have your people, and we share people, and they gonna listen to which topic they want to hear, and they gonna go back and forth.
I'm,
And whoever go off first, they gonna come over and back and forth. So ain't none of that going on before anybody try to get that
right,
going.
I'm just
Now
coming
about
on
this
when I
drunk
come
person, who are
on.
you
Okay.
talking about? What drunk
Right,
person?
yeah, I'm just coming
Bess,
on
could
when I
I
come
say one
on.
thing? Could I say one thing? I just want to say
Yes.
this one thing, then I'm gonna drop down. Big Man TV. What I need you to do, son, I need you to behave yourself. You know what me say? Behave yourself. All right. You tried to start it about a month ago, and I got you together over there when you were saying something about, oh, what's going on? What happened between you and Bliss? I said that nothing not going on between me and Bliss. I said that I don't. I don't talk about stuff. That's my past. I don't live by it. There's something what I told you, and you say, okay. I said I don't talk about stuff like that. That's behind me and behind Bliss. So, Big Man TV, please, you want to get up to number? I understand that, but going this here way, now that ain't the way how you get them up. You see how Sir King came in and was out, okay? You'll be out of here before you even make it to that 1,000. So,
Oh.
I'm going to get back in the chat. I'm sorry, ladies.
That's okay. I wanted you to come up here and speak. I want everybody to know you've been sending me that paperwork. So whatever that Grish put up there, no, that's not all of it. It's been all dropped down. I just chose not to talk about it. I'm talking about it now because you're on my panel. And Miss Olivia, what drunk you talking about? You had to get together, girl, because I couldn't watch all the BRIANNA. You know, she on a lot
Well,
of hours. I'd be moving around.
Brandon had a long live last night to the point to where we was having a real good time. There was a couple of arguments on there, but I fell asleep at one point, and I woke up and they were talking about relationships. Brandon was talking about relationships, and I just wanted to pour a little wisdom into her because she is so young. The way that I would do my own nieces, do you see what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
in the midst of me, telling Brianna basically to love yourself first, don't lose yourself in a relationship. uh, the drunk lady, she steps in and says, I've been subliminal shading her all night and all of this and all of that. And she was like really irate. And I'm thinking, girl, how long have you been harboring? I don't even know you. We don't run in the same circle. So I don't know where this is coming from. Right. And so I'm just listening, listening, and listening, and listening, and listening. And then after she, she was going on and on and on for so long, Kwani stepped in. Kwani pretty much cussed her out. You know what I mean? And but as far as me, I'm never, ever, ever going to argue with a drunk person when you are clearly mentally. There are some people that I pay dust. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't mind going back and forth with people I want to go back and forth with, or if I got to cuss you out, I'm gonna cuss you out. But if you're the town drunk, you ain't never got to worry about me arguing with you. I suggest that you get yourself some help. Like for real. For years, I worked with alcohol, people that were alcoholics and drug abusers. Why would I argue with a drunk person? That is
Miss Olivia,
constructive.
I'm still trying to figure out what drunk person, because we have a few that get drunk. Now, one of them I really like very much. She's just funny, to me. I love drunk Mimi.
Well,
Now,
the
the
drunk,
lovely
they
love
no,
that gets
it wasn't.
belligerent,
It
that lovely
wasn't
love,
me. I was
huh?
having fun with Meek. It was what is her name? Demetra. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, yeah, her. It was her. And to the point to where she said she wanted to debate me and all of this and all that. And people were, I guess people was really thinking we was gonna debate or something. Like, why? Like, what is it to debate about? Like, I can instruct you, I can try to find you some materials so that you can try to, get you some help in your state wherever you live. And what I'm not gonna do is argue with no drunk person. Now you can take it any way you want to, but I'm not gonna do that. It's just insane. It's just so disrespectful, and you less than a woman. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. I feel sorry for you. So if anybody was looking for a debate or whatever, that's not my level right there. I'm not. No, nope. That's what's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna
Okay.
argue with you. You are filthy and you are drunk, and you can't argue with a drunk, and you can't argue with a person that's mentally ill because you cannot reason with madness. And that is not. I'm never ever going to do that.
Well, they say a drunk speak a sober mind, but I love my
Well,
meat beef.
that's
She
what I'm
don't get
saying. She was just
belligerent like
blessed.
that.
Blessed. Let
Huh?
me say this: the stuff that she was saying, that I
Uh-huh.
think she was talking about herself, but it is nobody's fault because your life ended up the way that it ended. Do you see what I'm saying? And you need to go fix yourself. And when you get online and you say all this stuff, about you really, projecting your insecurities onto me, so you really is talking about yourself. And that's unfortunate that you feel so bad about yourself. That is another reason why I said I'm not going to argue with a drunk person, because you feel this bad about yourself. And that's sad to me. Like, why would I do that?
I don't know. I missed a lot then because I was trying to watch BRIANNA yesterday, and I kind of started dozing off because she do be going long. So I'm gonna have to go catch some of the parts I missed for myself. And of course, I am today, because today, on Sunday, I'm just laying around because I wasn't planning on coming home to go catch it. But I was under the impression that this Ling Ling person that was trying to get a beef going on between me and
Yeah.
you, it's the one you were saying you had to cuss out and
Yeah,
was
now I
trying
cuss
funny
her
with
out. I
Demetri.
do cuss her out because it's easy to get stuff started with people, and I'm glad Kiki here too. I wish you clicked the link, but
Good morning started when she thought
it's
you shaded
easy
the
to
cookie.
the
Oh, something about some cooking. Brianna said it started when you said something about cooking. Yeah, Kiki can come up here. What's up? Good morning,
I'm
Coach.
not. I wasn't shading her about no cooking, and she don't know how to cook. She don't know how to cook. See, people take. Let me tell you something. Let me say this, blessed. Okay,
Mhm.
somebody else was down there in the comment section. What was that girl named Shanice or something like that? She was wanting to have a serious conversation about me. She said I cussed her out 2 weeks ago, right? About Kiki or something like that. Number one, I don't internalize this stuff on YouTube. When I cut this app off, I cut the app off and I'm done with it. I got a whole life and a whole bunch of people I got to worry about. So this is child's play. I'm not worried about if I cussed you out 2 weeks ago. I'm not worried about your insecurities. I'm not worried about none of that. Do you see what I'm saying? You got to fix, and then for people to be holding on to this stuff on YouTube, sometimes people need to log off because it ain't never that deep. Now, if I cussed you out 2 weeks ago, okay, I'm not gonna hold on to that, so I'm not gonna remember. It's 2 weeks, and you want me to tell you, I'm sorry because I cussed you out 2 weeks ago on YouTube? No, I done forgot about that. I got too much real stuff I got to worry about. People holding on to stuff to these social media apps for too long. It don't make no sense. Why y'all internalizing this stuff? Some of y'all.
And that's what I'm saying too about me and Dovie. Now she telling me now, Big Man was trying to beat her. I never watched him. I heard of him the first time through Brianna. I was watching Brianna back, not too long ago, but a little while ago. And that's how I heard of this name, a Big Man. I'm assuming he's another young man that like to come over here and be messy. I don't know him, don't care. And he did come over here once, and that was it. But they do tend to like to keep a lot of mess going, and I ignore it. And like I say, I'm not gonna sit my old butt around here internalizing little petty stuff because
Yeah.
I have a life. I can't let that energy get involved with my life here at
Right.
home with my family. And I'm just not gonna do
Right.
it.
All
So
I
I
know is
dropped the
the
link.
main reason why I jumped up here is to let I didn't want you to think that.
On the night.
I was in, well, you already know that I'm not trying to, like overtake your platform time or because people spend nothing and all of this and all that type of nonsense, and that ain't the case. Bless, me and you, we get along real well, and we are both morning people. But I was offended by that Ling person when she had the gall to say that I was trying to take off your spot or take off your, time slot or something like that, because that is not the case.
First of all, nobody own a time slot. And like I
Exactly.
just said, they either gonna watch me or you or go back and forth. If you on before me, that when you go off, they're gonna come over here. If I'm
Right.
on before you, they're gonna come on vice versa. It doesn't matter.
Right.
So
It
that
doesn't matter.
people that wanna watch me gonna watch me no matter what. And if
Yeah,
they can't watch
absolutely.
me live, they're gonna watch you first, then they're gonna do my replay. You know what I'm saying? My numbers be good on that
And
too. So
that's
it's
how
all
I
said
feel.
and done. You're gonna get your
Yeah.
number either way. So I was
Yeah.
explaining that the other day when somebody said something similar like that to my chat. And
Oh,
I
did
said,
they?
no,
Oh,
I'm gonna get my
wait a
numbers
minute.
anyway.
Wait. So they've been saying it for a while. Is that what you're saying?
Say that again.
You said somebody said it before.
In my chat just a few days ago.
Oh wow.
And I said, well, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna get my number either way it go when it's all said and done, whether it's live or the replay. I explained it then. It wasn't a big deal. That's trying to let me know you was on. I said, oh, well, but I still had people here and you had people too. So what difference did it make?
I mean, it's YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I'm confused by it, but I didn't. But I know how people is in this sector, and they will try to get stuff
And,
started. But
and I think that particular morning it was a lot of us on. I know Deanna was on, I was on, and you was on, and a few more people was on. It's not a big deal. People come on when they can, when they have time. Like my
yes,
time is
ma'am.
only in the mornings. Yours is only in the morning. Deanna come on in the morning before me. Miss Pizarro, what she having since I'm thinking. There's certain times I look for certain people to come on. I've gotten used to by what time they're gonna come on. Duchess, you to come on mid morning. Brianna always have came on at night. I said that. Yesterday, I think when somebody was talking about her and stuck here, I said, no, if anybody been around, they know Brianna always did come on late night because I know I used to try to watch her, and then her and the young folks start doing their little thing for us talking, their little sexual talk or whatever they talking about. Then I say, good night, it's too sensitive for my old ears, just throwing some little fun like that. So they don't know what they're doing. And speaking of Sir King, I did wake up and call little Troy. Troy ran him off of YouTube from what I hear. He didn't take the challenge or whatever it was. So he want people to call and write in or email him or whatever for some more information to to come on and speak on him. So am I right? Did he really get ran away? Because I didn't go over there to see.
I don't know anything about that, bless. I really
Oh,
don't. But
okay. You don't know about that one. Okay.
all I know is I come on in the morning when I hit my live button, it's cause that's when I got time. You know what I mean? But the only person I'm ever in competition with is myself. And I've everybody, a lot of people that have been watching me for a long time, like NYW. I've always been a morning person. Even before I came to this sector, I used to do the morning coffee breaks, and it was like over 2 years ago. Cause that's when I'm a morning person. That's just the bottom line.
Matter of fact, you should do. And I did. And I started watching you doing the Nicole time when she was taking up for Trump's daughter. You was doing the mornings back then. Yeah, you was on way. I haven't had a page as long as you. So
But
yeah, I used to watch you.
I just come on when I get time. It ain't nothing personal to
Praise the
nobody. I
Lord.
come on when I get
Hey, I
time.
can hear
You know what
you.
I mean? And so that's just all.
Good.
But as far as Kiki go, so Kiki,
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know what is going on. Uh Last night, the little girl was in the chat. She's saying
Hmm.
I cussed her out about you 2 weeks ago. And I'm just wondering, do you know anything about that?
That was I know you're talking about. People were sending me clips
Uh-huh.
at night, but I was watching too. And then I ended up falling asleep when the drunk lady started losing her mind.
Uh-huh.
Um, you did curse her out, but it wasn't because of me. It's
Uh-huh.
because she kept on running her mouth, and that wasn't a little girl. That was a grown old woman.
Oh, is the Chinese person, is she old?
Yes, all she
Okay.
do is all that lady do is just throw shots and be mean in a chat for no reason. But she do that to everybody. I don't never see her talking nice about nobody.
Okay.
So if you cursed her out, you cursed her out because you got tired of her commenting stupid stuff, and you know you hate that when
Yeah,
you just keep commenting dumb stuff.
yeah,
You deserve to get cursed out.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
I
why
didn't
you
know.
cursed her out.
I'm glad you popped up here because I didn't. And then if I would have cursed her out about you, I mean, then what? I mean, I don't hold on to stuff. And if you don't stick out to me, see, certain people, the issue that I think I'm having with a lot of people is certain people stick out to me. Like you got a personality, Kiki. You stick out to me. Les Watkins, she stick out to
Mm-hmm.
me. Somebody like Tracy, or even Gafitha Fish Babe, or even what is this, the widow SB over there. Certain people stick out to me. Deanna Irvin, she stick out to me. Kwani, she stick out to
Mm-hmm.
me. Everybody don't stick out to me. So if I cuss you out and you don't stick out to me, I'm not going to remember it. And I think people is getting offended by that. But if I can't, if you ain't doing nothing so extraordinary that I can remember you, I can cuss you out, and I don't have a problem with it. I'm never going to remember. And I think people is getting offended because I don't remember them. But if you didn't stick out, you just didn't stick out. Like what I
But that's
supposed to
what people
do?
kept telling her. People kept saying it's not, and they kept saying, "Oh, when you told Demetria, well, you're not on my level," and the lady kept bringing that up, and the Ling Ling person kept bringing that up. But Kiki
Yeah.
on your level. But I'm like, this ain't even. Why they keep bringing my name up if I'm not even in the
What
chat?
what I mean by on my level is if you stick out to me, if I can remember you. I
Right,
can't beef with you if I don't know you. When I say I don't know a person, what I mean by that is you don't stick out to me. Like I don't no, it's just not never gonna happen. Like I don't know how else to put it. But it ain't nothing personal. It's just that you don't stick out to me. You don't stick out to me enough to where I want to cuss you out or
right,
beef with you or even troll you. You just simply don't. It's nothing I can do about that.
And I
right.
But
understand
I'm like, but
exactly
we
what
never
you're
touch
saying, Miss
somebody like the
Olivia.
Kiki. Huh?
I understand exactly what you're saying. There's a lot of people on here that I like, but they don't stick out enough. There's certain ones who platform I'll run to first, and it's nothing against them. So I understand
Right.
the stick out situation. Maybe they lack personality, maybe they're fun or
Right.
something. I'm not gonna say no names because I don't want to offend them, but I
Right.
don't dislike them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Don't-
don't. If you got to do something for me. You got to stand out to me. Like I can't. Even some people that don't do videos, like maybe a Lady Tia or a Jessica B. It's a few other people that only be in the comment section. Okay, I know you because you stick out to me, even if you just in the comment section. But if
Yep.
you don't do nothing to catch my eye, I'm not going to know who you are.
And there's a couple on here. It's a guy and a lady, but I ain't say no name. But the guy I never really watched before, just dry. So I get exactly what you're saying. Some people just
Yeah.
lack the personality.
And let me say this. Somebody texted me and told me that they doxed Miss Dovie.
Oh,
That's what we was
true.
talking about. You late. She just got off the panel too. And what they doxed her on is something that she talked about on my panel. And it's some paper she sent me. I never told y'all because I wasn't gonna divulge that. It was between me and her. I'm still not gonna show it unless she tell me to, but I'm just not gonna do that.
But y'all,
So
but they
that little stuff got dropped down to misdemeanor. It doesn't matter.
right.
I don't know why she got doxxed because somebody mad at her.
Listen. I'm gonna say this. If I had a son and my son my son and my nephew steal my car, I'm gonna whoop their ass too. And
Got
I
that
go to
one.
jail. I go to jail, and I'm gonna stand in front of the judge. And if the judge asks me if I'm gonna do it again, I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna whoop
Yes.
their ass again
I'm
because
gonna
I
whoop
need
their
my
ass
car
again.
to go
But
to work.
come
You
through,
got a
Kiki.
problem with that?
Come through.
But Kiki, the point is, just because you have a different opinion from somebody, that don't mean run and go dox them. Because the way
Right.
she explained it, they had a difference of opinion. She didn't like what she's saying, and I sound like to me they was taking up more over there with a trout mouth and Bama. She didn't like the way she didn't like the way Debbie was explaining it on her own. That's what I got from it too. So if that's the case, a lot of people mad at me.
They're
What
gonna
the
be all
world
right.
wrong with? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, here come my trolls. Here come
I
my
can't even
babies.
see it.
Your trolls. Good morning, Drunk Meek.
Oh, and drunk me. Oh my God.
Now I like Drunk Meek though. That's why
But
she's
see,
saying
Meek
she.
was
First of
I
over
all,
wanted to
there.
know who was drunk because
Well,
she's a fun one. She's
Meek was
funny.
over there.
I
Meek was
don't
over
like
there,
how they
TP.
attack.
But me and Meek
Yeah.
didn't get into it. Meek, I was getting my whole life with Meek, and
Oh no,
Pizarro
Meek.
was over there. You know what I mean?
Meek wanted you to block her. She wanted you to she kept asking me to
But
ask
Meek
you to
is a
unblock her.
but Meek
Yeah, I
is a
told her to put
fun.
a
She
comment.
have fun when she drinks. She don't do all that other stuff. Get all mean and nasty when to cuss you out. She don't do that. I
Well,
like Meek.
Meek,
Meek husband be
Meek, if
home
you
and she
can
don't
just
got
put a
time for all
comment,
that.
Meek, if you can just comment under one of my videos so I can go to your channel, I'd be happy to unblock you, babes. Okay? Just put a comment under one of my videos when you get time because I don't like to, I refuse. I got so many people blocked from so many different sectors. Y'all, I got enough people blocked to start a whole nother channel if I unblock them, okay? So
I got
if you
some
want
too.
to
I'm
get
gonna block
unblocked,
all mine though at the end of December. Well, I might do it the first of. I'm gonna block a lot of these fools. Good
yeah,
morning, Deanna.
hey, Deanna.
What's
Hey,
good?
y'all. Good
Hey sis.
morning, Bless. Good morning, Oracle Ken. I think what I got out of what Dovie was saying, they was talking about SB and what was being said on his channel, and she was adding in of what she heard him say. And in the midst of that, they misunderstood it for that being her opinion. And so they kind of started going at Dovie then. I think that's what Dovie was saying when she was up here. Cause I was like, okay, because y'all know I do that all the time. So I was like, I misunderstand what somebody's saying in the chat where they adding on to the conversation.
Right.
But I kind of think they're talking to me. And so I think that's what she was saying it happened. And then it went on from there. But it still ain't got no excuse for her being doxxed. Like where it could get talk, sit off there. But I guess why I was so shocked because this Grish, I had just met her. I didn't know she was on all these other people platform. I had saw her over there at his at what's his name at Big Man TV platform, and she was over there talking like she was being a mediator and stuff like that. So when they said she was doxing people, I was shocked.
Wow. So she had doxed others? Because I like I said,
She
she came
doxed
on my
all of
platform.
us on big fat funky cheese and ring around the tub channel. Trust me.
And so Deanna, I got that part too, but I also got the part where she was being disagreeing with them and they got mad. Now it sounded like to me they were on drop them off side. That's what I got. So I don't know. I guess all of us got a little different, but they got mad because they thought she was saying the same thing as drop them off. Well, anyway, they were wrong.
But
Whatever the case may
look,
be, they
look,
were
we
wrong.
all understood different, but we got the same ending. It was some
Right.
messed up stuff to do, period.
Exactly. It didn't make no sense. So if that's the case, I'm talking now and others are talking, so we all finna get doxxed. Because we're gonna disagree. We're gonna have people that don't like you. Come on. He
Deanna.
called Grish his co-host. Oh, Grish is his co-host
Hi,
over there. Oh, okay. Good
I,
morning, Madeline.
I'm
Deanna.
laughing at Bless. I'm serious.
What?
Deanna, I went to your community feed, girl. Now the number one thing I saw on your community feed, I just want to bring this up real quick since you up here. Girl, where that video come from with old boy spitting the food out what's his
Oh,
name?
I saw that.
That
Yes,
was
He forgot
that
to
was
spit some food out. Oh,
I
stanky baby.
I got that from what's his name? Oh no, Blazing be on their tails, honey. That's on
yes.
Blazing page.
I said, Lord, I heard it last night on Brianna's channel that he spit the food out because I had no idea, right? And honey, I come to your community feed and I see the actual video of him spitting the food out. I was like, Lord,
Yeah.
and this plate was pound high too. I'm
Well,
like,
I
ooh,
think he
Lord.
had a lot of spitting to do. And then where he come did okay, now was that a napkin? Because that looked a little like a real napkin to me.
I don't know what it was, but if y'all look at QB thing, it's at the
That looked
hour
like
and
that was tissue
14
paper.
minutes. It's at the hour and 14-minute mark. He spit the food out. I don't know if it was white dressing or macaroni and cheese. You couldn't really tell what it
That was
was.
He
smothered
had
pork
macaroni
chops.
too. The pork chop was just ooh. That was the lasagna. It might have been the
Oh
lasagna
Lord,
he was
not the
spitting out.
lasagna. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
It had
He
to
said
be.
Deanna, he said it's well seasoned. It's spinning out. I said, oh my God.
It's well seasoned.
I done spent my whole life. Girl. Oh my God. Oh, that's true, Deanna. Then I went a little further down your timeline, and I did not know that the pork chops in dirty water is in was it green peppers, bell peppers, or whatever look like it. And then you
Yeah.
had to know that the bell pepper was pregnant on the inside. I said I was laughing out loud. I spent my whole life.
Now that pregnant bell pepper, I ran up on that. That was in my house, child. I was like, oh Lord,
Oh Lord.
somebody help me.
But
What
wasn't
is
the pork
this?
chops raw? It looked like the pork chop was raw when she poured that dirty water over it, whatever it was.
No,
Really?
actually, she said she fried them the night before.
Oh,
Ugh.
and they didn't get brown. It was some white pork chops.
That's what I was asking like last night. She didn't brown. She didn't put no batter on the pork chops. I was confused.
She said they was fried to perfection, and she
Wow.
fried them the night before. And the baby girl wanted a piece of pork chop, and she
The
wouldn't
night
let her get
before.
any.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
Wait, hold up.
But that was
So you
some
mean
dry pork chops. Then
it
that's
was
what he was spitting
dry and
up.
hard because you put it back in the
Wow.
refrigerator. You ain't even. Oh my God, girl. That's
yeah. And
probably why
then
that
she
nigga said,
came back. She
mm.
fried them, and then she
Mm.
came back and she boiled them. They was fried boiled
Woo!
pork chops.
Wait,
Oh,
she boiled them, Deanna?
yep.
What you
Uh,
thought all that water was doing to it?
That's
Oh
why he said
Lord.
smother poach chop.
after she
That
fried
wasn't
them.
smothered. That was boiled, honey. You
That shit.
smothered two
That
different
nigga.
things.
It was taking him a while to get that fork through that damn poach chop.
Well, did she
She,
have any pasta with
man.
the lasagna? Could look
Pasta.
like it was a whole bunch of just dog meat scrambled. I didn't see
She
no
put
pasta.
she put 4 noodles on there, three and a half,
Oh
and a
Lord.
What?
gravy train pasta.
Oh my
Mm-mm.
God.
Was that mashed potatoes? What the white stuff was?
Damn.
I don't know.
I think
I
that
don't
was
know.
the dressing.
Oh,
That was
oh shit.
okay. I didn't know if it was the dressing and macaroni and cheese. I just knew it was white, and he spit it out. He got up. I think he spit his hand. I didn't see a napkin. Y'all
Shit,
seen a
that boy
napkin?
said. That boy take that bit. That boy said, mm-mm, mm-mm. That boy spit that tissue paper. I said, oh man, I know they screen recorded this shit.
Oh my God. He
I
said
was
it's
hoping
well
somebody
seasoned.
did because I was like, "What? Ain't nobody got no picture of him eating or what
Shit,
happened?"
Blazing was on it.
Blazer came through.
Blazing
Oh,
was
yes, he
on it.
did. Yes, he did.
Mhm.
Because I heard it last night. I was like, well, let me go around through a couple of community feeds. Surely somebody got a picture of this. I might have to see this. I popped on your community feed, like I said, Deanna, and there it was. I didn't know that Blazing had posted a video or whatever,
Yep.
but I did see it
Mhm.
in your community feed. I was like, oh my God.
Mhm.
Because like I
Somebody
said,
just
it's
said that
only a
he
certain amount
deleted
of
the
people.
video. He
Yeah,
must
like I
have
said,
want
it's
her to
only a
know that
certain.
he was spitting that food out behind her back.
Well, it's too
Yeah.
late. We
She
got
over there hollering, "You want some hot sauce? Is it yummy? Is it
Ooh,
yummy?"
ooh.
that boy holler about the queen and the queen. Look what they cooked today. I say that shit don't look nothing
You
like
see,
what Nicki
you know
Minaj
what?
cooked.
Mhm.
Queen
Nothing.
Bussy needs to stop lying and just let everybody know that the food was horrible. He was expecting some turkey ham, roast, dressed in green, cornbread. He needs to
Right.
just stop lying and
That
tell
nigga.
the truth.
That
Man.
nigga went in that house and that nigga's. I don't know.
Mm, mm,
Poor
mm,
thing. But he
mm.
had sense enough not to swallow it, though. I can't give him that.
Yes,
The other
He
person
had,
swallowed.
he had
QB
sense enough
started
not to
singing when he was
swallow it.
eating that shit.
Oh, my
I
Mm-mm.
God.
kind of felt
Yeah.
sorry for the little girl. She don't even know her culture for his food.
But she
And you know
Oh,
used
she
to it
learned.
though.
She put Thanksgiving turkey together. She had
yeah.
nothing traditional in there. She just not gonna know. But then again, Stanky Baby don't wasn't taught nothing so
Well,
well.
well, well, she the only one who
Yeah.
don't, who on the YouTube in this sector that can't cook, and I'm going to talk about that later. Wait, first of all, let me say this: Rico, what the girl name is? The drunk lady. Uh, who else said my name last night? Whoever I got in my title. I'm dragging you for 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Wait a minute, but it's several drunk ladies. One of them have fun. Who's the other one?
Then not what the fuck is her name? The girl, what her name? The drunk lady.
Oh,
The girl, Demetria.
oh.
The one who said, I'm effing Eddie. Hold on. They sent me a clip of her saying that, and she went back on mute. I said, "What?"
Oh, well, Kwani talking about that. I saw a little bit of Kwani this morning. Said that she took a break to go have sex with her husband, came back and let everybody know
Man, that shit
what
was
they just
so.
got through doing. And
First of
she had to
all,
have sex with him in order to be on that night. What Kwani
listen,
tells the story of that.
listen. This clip they sent me. She said what she had to say. She doing what she doing with him, and then 10 minutes later she came back. I'm like, so y'all ain't gonna like go take a bath or nothing? No
Oh my
wash off or none of that. You just gonna just finish talking shit.
God.
That's it.
And she think I'm gonna argue with something like that?
I
No,
said, damn,
no.
I feel bad for Eddie, man. Damn, Eddie, bro.
Jesus.
Is he drunk too? Because he
Y'all,
probably don't
this
even
just a
know.
discussion now. It's not a Dimitri drag lit, but
It's a drag for me.
they just discussing what you did, Dimitri.
It's a
They say
drag
you
for
got
me.
off and would have had sex and came right back onto the YouTube. This is the way I
Disgusting.
heard it,
You
allegedly.
disgusting.
Oh my God.
You disgusting. And let me say this. How in the hell? Wait. First of all, with me, I'm going. If I'm cooking something for my wife and my daughter is here, even though she stay here, my daughter is going to eat the same thing I'm cooking for my wife. I wish the hell I would cook something different for my daughter and then cook something different for my wife. What the fuck? What the fuck I
Who
look
did
like?
that?
Who did
Who
that?
did that?
The dummy said, I always cook something different for Eddie, but then I cook something different for my children because they used to such and such. I said, what? But at first she said she don't know how to cook. She said
Yeah.
she had to step her cooking game up. So you
Mhm,
telling me that
mhm.
you was feeding them children grits and eggs every day, all day, because you ain't know how to cook.
Yeah, she did say that last night. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you met Eddie and Eddie told you, man, this shit nasty as hell, you said
Oh,
you had to go to cooking school.
baby.
I thought y'all was gonna say since he's Filipino, she had to pick stuff in his culture and then something different, for
Oh
what they
Lord,
eat.
there go that
That's what
old
I thought.
lady.
That's what I thought y'all was gonna say.
This is our own words I'm gonna drag her with now. This what you said. So I gotta use it. Oh, she brought up your name too, sis.
Me?
No, Deanna. She brought. I had to throw that in there because I feel like being petty. She
What she
Why
said,
you
say?
Deanna.
messy? What happened? I ain't even been in shit.
So they
What
said
happened?
they asked her what they asked. Oh, they asked who would you beat up because the celebrity fight or whatever that was trash. I'm very disappointed in that. So she said I beat Rick ass, and she said something about I forgot what she said she'll do to you, and she was describing
She
what
wouldn't
she'll
do
do to
nothing
you.
but look past me. That's what
Hello.
she'll do to me.
I said,
Hey.
oh Lord, now she about to get another drag. Here we go.
Rihanna
Oh,
said that
oh,
was a joke.
oh, that was but Deanna don't like for people to bring her name up in jokes. That's just
Oh,
my opinion. She don't like for people to bring her name up if she been off the YouTube streets for days. Don't bring her name up.
everybody saying it's a joke. Well, maybe Tia
Oh,
says
that
it's a
was it was
joke.
a joke, but she don't like people to bring her name up in
Okay.
jokes.
All
I
right, I'm gonna
figured,
drop
I
the
Dumb
was
link.
like,
bitch.
damn, I ain't even been in shit. Me and her ain't had no
Drop
problem.
drop the link for Brianna, Miss
All
Bliss.
right.
Well, how about? Hold on, let me go get it. Let's see if she gonna take it as a joke. How about that? If it was a joke,
Well, if
y'all
she
said
ain't
it
gonna
was a
take it
If
joke.
as,
Fed
I hope
said
she
it was
take
a
this.
joke, I know it was a joke.
Mhm.
You go listen
While we
to her.
waiting on Brianna, also on your timeline, Deanna, I want to say I like a little outfit that you had on when you said, did somebody say concert or something like that? That was cute.
Thank you, girl. We was
Yeah.
partying, child. We had to go see Wendell B the other night, girl. But
I,
I was
girl, where do
disappointed
you
in they little
live?
setup. I was
But look,
disappointed in
Deanna,
they little
when this
setup.
round is over, I'm gonna have to come visit you because y'all got the spots down there, honey. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah,
Phenomenal,
we cut up now.
Yeah,
I
we
was
phenomenal.
got
going to
my
She
a house
my
party
said
my
with you
kind of
one night
plan.
until you went
phenomenal.
home, Deanna. I was right there at the club with you a few times.
See
Okay,
this?
I love that Halloween club stuff.
I had blessed
I'm
in the
for that.
club.
Child, I'm for that.
That club was packed.
But
Yeah,
I was
that was
drinking
a good
apple cider,
plan.
but I was at the club though.
Okay.
Good morning,
Child.
Brianna.
Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna
Good
mute
You
my
trying
morning,
to
mic.
start a new
everyone.
fucking
My
mess?
mic probably low because I'm on my phone. But no, basically, we was asking everybody, and she said the first person, I forgot who she said she would beat up,
Rick.
but she was just like no, like to be like the heavyweight contender, like
Let
she
if
would
you
have
if
to
you can
fight
hear me,
Rick
I'm gonna
Reed.
jump off and jump back on. Somebody called
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Okay. She was like for like the heavyweight contender, like to prove that basically she was trying to say like to prove that she was the baddest, she would do with Reed for the men, and then to prove that she was the baddest, she would do Deanna for like the women, because she said they would be the ones who would give her a run for the money. She wasn't saying it like, oh, she would fight them. Even Rick was
What
laughing.
happened?
Rick was like, dang, how you gonna fight your friends? And she was like, because these gonna be the ones that's gonna give me the run for the money. Like she was basically saying like these are the people she see at the top. So she'll want to like show that she could like fight them, but not in like a negative way. It was a
Oh,
joke.
okay.
Yeah.
I figured it was gonna be some mess when he came out with.
I can't hear
That's why I
something.
said, "What you gonna do? Be messy about what you talking about? What happened?" But I don't even. Me and Demetra had our little spat, so we ain't even going back down that road no
Yeah,
more.
that's
And
all it was. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing like that. It was a joke. Like, cause I did go around and ask everybody like who would they box, and everybody gave an answer, but she like gave a funny answer. But I'm gonna go back in the chat because I can't. My
I
phone
think
being
I
cut off.
was I sleep on that part,
okay.
Brianna?
She in the chat. Well, thanks for
Okay.
telling us, Brianna, how it really happened. Because Kiki, you're gonna have a whole war going.
no, I ain't take it that way because, like I said, I hadn't even heard nothing else about it no way. So it had to be something.
Man, I don't know what's going on. Everybody look like I got kicked off.
No, you fell off. You didn't get kicked out.
Well, no, I'm talking about my internet.
Oh, oh, well, that happens sometimes. Yeah,
It's
y'all. So
raining.
Granny had another lit live. I got to go catch it, y'all. If y'all be up all night, I'll be falling asleep. Then I got to get up the next day and catch what I
Hmm.
can. So I appreciate when y'all come over here. You know, I usually put my question bonnet on, but I didn't put my. Well, I do got a bonnet on right now, but I didn't have it on for question. I got it on because I'm still laying on my bed. But yeah, so that was very interesting the whole night last night again. Because y'all sound like everybody was on the
Playing
panel
that
last night,
trash.
so I missed another one. Everybody should have panel adequate. Yeah, that's true phenomenal. That's true. But anyway, so drunk meek, like I said, it's fun. Lovely love, she gets belligerent. That other one gets belligerent. See, I don't know too much about Dimitri being drunk all the time because I catch her sometime, but I never had a problem with her, y'all. So it's not a Dimitri drag situation. Before that narrative get put out there, people just basically saying what happened. That's all it was. Does everybody muted? Everybody muted. Y'all can unmute. Everybody muted.
What you say?
Me,
Y'all can unmute. Y'all can
yeah,
talk.
me got drugged all night long. Really?
Why they drug meat? I like meat. What is right? Why they messing with meat? Lord have mercy.
Other than
Oh
what me
yeah,
and Miss
I
Olivia
think
saying,
Demetri and Meek been into it. I forgot. Demetri and Meek had been into it for a while.
Miss
They
Olivia,
that
you just
started in the chat. Oh Lord, Meek said these
Hey,
folks can't all scandalous. And yeah, they doing some real dragging. Them
good
two.
good morning, y'all. Good morning, Deanna. Good
good
morning,
morning,
Miss
Lady
Olivia.
Tia.
Good morning.
Hey, Miss Olivia. Yep, you felt. That's when we found out you was asleep. when
Yeah.
when
Miss
she asked
Olivia
that.
fell asleep on the live.
Yes,
Yes, yes,
when
bless. I fell asleep. I be trying to hang with these folks. Child, I be getting sleepy.
when Brianna started that question about who would you box if you had to choose man or woman in this sector. That's when we found out you was asleep, Miss Olivia, because you never answered.
Yeah, I didn't hear none of that. I'm not even gonna lie, Lady Tia. I was out of it. And I woke up and Brianna was talking about relationships. for all hell broke loose. And that's why I started. It was me and you on there, right? It was just me and you and
Yeah,
Brianna, right?
it was
Oh,
me,
and
you,
then
and Demetra. It
yeah,
was
that girl, yeah.
yeah, that's when you had woke up. You had all of a sudden woke up. You was like, girl, I don't fell asleep.
I had to be asleep about an hour or something. I don't know. I be trying to hang, but I cannot hang. I ain't gonna lie. I
Well, let
don't
me
have
ask you something.
insomnia.
Since
I
you
be trying to hang too, but I just fall asleep. Y'all always be doing some juicy stuff. I'm starting to
About
think
to
it's a
call, y'all. I gotta log
conspiracy.
off and log back on. Drop the link, Blix.
Thank you, bless
Stop
everything for
calling me.
support. I started thinking it's a conspiracy. Y'all come on and stay on for hours knowing old bless gonna fall asleep over here.
it wasn't planned. It just happened to just go. Once James and Rico went at it, we kind of was
James,
always
wait a minute. James and Rico went at it.
oh my God. And we let them get it out. We just sat there like little ladies. We sure did.
Oh, I really got to go watch that for myself. I'm gonna have to just. Oh, okay. What happened?
They
Well,
gave us a minute mark, bless. I think it's the 3 hour mark and 49 minutes. Something say.
Okay, I'm gonna do that too. Cause I'm gonna watch that.
okay,
Cause
I'm gonna go. I just wanted to say that.
oh, really? Do tell y'all. Do tell.
It was good though. All right, see
But,
you later. I'm going back
okay,
in the
thanks for coming up,
Lady
Lady
Tia, you
Tia.
could have stayed and told us because you know
Yeah,
me
cause
and
we
Bless
don't
don't
know.
even know what's going on. Then she gonna leave us. You see that?
See,
Well, look,
Louisiana man, you missed out on all of it then.
Okay.
what,
Yeah,
what what end up happening is, Rico rants that he always end up going back to old stuff and things, and I was addressing Rico, and James came up there to clarify some things that Rico need to stop saying about all women when it makes the gay community seems as if everybody in the gay community thinks like Rico. So
right,
that's what started it, and then
Okay.
James started saying, you said some stuff about me, specifically Rico, and that's when it started. Then Rico said, "You won't even show your face." Boy, James got on camera and everything. It was so funny. They
Oh
both
yeah, I gotta go replay then.
well,
okay.
you know what? Rico got mad at Rick Reed. No, what I'm glad Rick Reed brought it up yesterday. I did watch Rick Reed when he was telling Rico that he agreed with me. I never disrespected him. He never disrespected me. But Rico want to know, well, I see blessed here, I see blessed here. Rick do the same thing that I do. No, Rick Reed do not do the same thing that you do, Rico. Rick Reed only go at people that come at him. He don't come on here just disrespecting all women. And you do bring up the mass train, the black force, this stuff for 2 years ago. He still do that right now to this day. So you can't never compare yourself with Rick Reed. He don't do it like that. And I
Right,
understand what Rick Reed said yesterday. He didn't want Rico to try to put him in that light and make people think that he had that same kind of personality and attitude like Rico, because it's simply not true.
right.
Now, y'all continue. It's not true.
That's what happened, Miss Blue. It started
Whoever
from
who
there.
I'm sorry, let me mute because I was about to curse. Go ahead.
Yeah, it started from there. It started from there, and then James said you personally said something about me, Rico, and that's when they got into their beef, and it was funny. But thank you. Y'all have
Oh,
a
I'm
good day.
sorry.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
sorry,
that's the
Lady Tia
details.
too. I went back on my word. I'm sorry, but I
Oh
had to.
no, I heard about that, Kiki. I heard you went back on
Okay.
your word, and Rico went back on his
I
word.
I wasn't trying though. I'm not gonna even lie. I wasn't trying, but it just too many lies were starting to be told, and I don't know. I just snapped and I went off on all of them.
Well, I'm finna play a
All
little
of them.
bit of it.
Okay, Lord have mercy.
So
Who
y'all
is
say
this?
the 3 hour mark. Okay, I'm gonna find that 3 hour mark because Brianna
I
just said I
think
could
it was
play
the
some of it.
3 hour. Hold on, they told us the 3 hour and 49 minute mark or something. Somebody said, is that right?
You ain't so drunk no more. And guess that's what? Her. But y'all want to hear her, Rick Reed? I mean, not Rick Reed, Rico and Philly Boy. Let me see. I gotta hear it.
Yeah, I want to hear Spiller, but I don't want to hear all that cursing all day. That shit boring.
Okay, 3 hour, 40 minute walk. Oh, Philly Boy, here I'm getting close. Wait a minute. I ain't bring a motherfucker. Well, of course, you don't know me, but I've been in this sector for 3 years. I'm trying to get to the 40. I'm not new. Children. If he's having people come on his hard panel to do this.
And
And
Rico, that's not true. Females do not smell like
also try to
piss
say
when they
this
own the
too.
administration. I don't know what your
He
mama
said,
and your grandma
from what I
smell
hear,
like.
he said all women bleed and all women stink is what I heard. I'm trying to get to
We
this
already
3
know
hours. Let
all
me turn
women
this
bleed,
down till
but
I
they
get
do
to it.
not stink. My wife don't stink at all. Actually, my wife
Already.
smells good.
Well, that's what I heard he said. I didn't hear personally myself, but he said all women bleed and stink.
I wonder if that's the reason why you climb out that window, because you can't go to the front because your mom and your grandma smell like that. Is that the reason? I'll wait till I go on my channel.
That's the first part. Right. Yeah, that is.
I just had it. I lost it. You know how this stuff be difficult to move this ball. There you go.
No respect for me, bitch. You can't get no respect from me either, bitch. Not when I can park my car in your asshole. Are you joking? Are you joking? What about you is respectable, sweetheart? I'm not joking, baby. What about? Girl, you're a joke. You're a joke, bitch. You're a whole 1 hour stand-up routine, bitch. You are a motherfucking joke, bitch. Go do a cleanup to get your clicks and views, bitch. I don't have to do a cleanup to get clicks and views. Bitch, I come on here to see a motherfucker. You need to go try to figure out something to get some clicks and views, girl. Anyway, Bree. Anyway, girl. Bree. Hi, baby. I'm sorry, girl. I didn't mean to act so bad on your platform. I know, girl, but listen, this is what happens, girl. I love you, Bree. I can send you some coins, girl. Bye, girl. Because bye, girl. When you have derelicts over here, girl, sometimes I gotta come check them. That's the way it is. I heard him say something earlier. I know from that comment earlier today. He said about you and D-Spot. And I'm like, what's the beef? But now it seems like he's like 5 days from coming at you. But that ain't new. This ain't new. This ain't new. I ain't got no beef with or fixing D-Spot nor James Caldwell. This little fag. This little fag, if you remember back, remember when he went down there with ZT? Yeah, I'm a man. Do y'all remember? Let's go on a history lesson. When he went over there on the little thing with ZT, and then ZT was supposed to flip on me and do all that bullshit, and Fat was all mixed up in it, guess who was all up with the plan? Guess who was all riding along with the plan, yet being over there, being one of the 1,000 in the chat every time I push the button, was this little fag, the little ass selling fag over in that square over there. On this motherfucker. I'm the only one over here. I'm the only one over here, girl. I'm the only one over here, girl. Girl. Everybody wants to admit to what they are. Stand your fat ass up. Stand your fat ass up. That's how you really look. That's like how you really look in the camera, bitch. Right there. Some kind of escalating. Oh no! What happened? I don't do it.
He was getting ready to show his penis.
He was about to pull his peen out.
Oh wow.
Oh girl. And what does it mean? We've seen it. Everybody got pictures of it. Everybody has seen it. I'm telling him to stand your so we can see how you get it. We're quite tired of all of it, really. We're all tired of all of it, really. Wow. Real stop it. You know what I look like. You know what I look like, bitch. And oh, so you ain't never laid with nobody that's built like me?
Wow.
You ain't never laid with nobody that's built.
Should I continue? He was getting ready to pull his penis out, y'all. Should I continue? Yes or no? How long did they argue?
I just holler.
Okay, y'all want to hear some more? Because Brianna say play some, but not all. Let's see. Brianna just...
Bless that he ready to pull his penis out, y'all.
Should I continue? She said continue. I'm going to continue.
Like me, go on the line in front of the people. Go on the line, because if everything's wrong with me... Motherfucker. Oh, okay. Okay, and what? You never laid with nobody that looked like me? Bitch, come on the line. Come on the line. Come on the line, girl. Come on the line, girl. Come on the line, girl. What? I ain't crooked enough for you, bitch. Go sit down, bitch. Go sit down, bitch. You lay with any... Here, girl. Here, girl. Here, girl. This is how you know how. This is how you know how to act, girl.
here, girl. Isn't this what you know? This is how you know how to react, girl. He's showing a $20 bill when he said, "This is how you know how to react." Girl, here you go, girl. Here you go, girl. Shut the fuck up. Here you go, girl. Here you go, honey. Here you go, honey. That's how you respond. That's how you get her attention. No, bro, I would never pay you. Now you know, Rico. You know you couldn't stand up to Spilly boy. Now, BRIANNA is saying there's a lot of more fights in here, but this is the only way we want to hear right now, right? Because we got to go watch it, y'all. We got to go watch her whole thing. So I'm only going to just do this fight. The fight was the main event. This, okay, let's get a little bit more. What you trying to do? Kill me, bitch? You really don't like me that much? You want to kill me, girl? Pay me for the dude. No, girl, I'm not going to do girl. You think I'm going to give you my 20, girl, and leave us out of here, bitch? What you want to do? You going to make me? All right, y'all. We ain't going to play the whole thing. Y'all need to go over there and catch a replay. So, y'all want to comment so far? This is Rico. And I thought that he kind of liked it, James. I thought he was respectful of James. I don't never see James golf on people like that. I just don't get it. But it looks like Rico looks like you fight with everybody.
That's what I mean by mental illness.
Everybody. I'm not gonna play no more, BRIANNA, because I want to go over there and watch your whole thing. You know, want to catch the replay. A lot of us, you know, didn't catch it all. So, but I got the gist of it. But I could listen to the whole thing. But no, we're gonna go watch it. I'm gonna go watch it when I get up here. So Rico, why I don't get it? Why are you arguing with everybody? And that's why I got to come back to what I just said. That's why Rick Reed didn't want to be compared with you. He don't do it like that. He have a lot of people who like him. If you wonder why, and you sound like you were saying everybody go everywhere, and it was like a me thing. People don't treat me right. Me. That's not true. You even after you said you was gonna stop doing that with women, you went right back off on Tracy again. And then you brought up the Black Forest again, like you said you don't do. You brought up the that gate, DC gate. And what people don't know, the new people, like I said, I never beefed with Rico. That was him trying to beef with me on the mess train. I didn't curse him even back then. I didn't do that. That was him doing all that. Because to me, he was jealous of the relationship that VS had. Then for some reason he's mad at me saying I blocked him out of why he checked, and all along was J Love. And you got y'all, that's a history lesson right there. I ain't gonna go too deep. But even right now to this day, it's still carrying on. But you say you don't do it. Okay. You do it. You do. Okay, y'all. Thoughts? Anybody? Anybody want to speak on what they just heard? Thoughts? Because he argues with everybody.
Yeah, I don't even I don't even see what's going on, Rico. I think we get this out of Rico every few and so. So if y'all really think about it, Rico go get his name back out here popping if it get too slow over there. So I ain't too much shocked. Period.
But the thing about it was, I was really trying to be cordial to him, and I put all that behind me. I don't think about all that. I don't internalize all that. But he's still right now to this day will bring me up and talk about, because she was in the dark forest over there too. I actually started speaking to him. I went on the chat a couple times and spoke. That was it. But then he still does that, and you don't have to do anything to Rico. Rico, you've been going at people for no reason. You just bring up all that old stuff, and yet you say you don't.
Yeah.
And I still don't have nothing against you. So I still don't have no ill will towards you, but I just don't have no ill will towards you. But I just don't fool with you like that no more, because I tried, and not that you care, because I don't care either. But I'm just saying it is what it is. That's why I'm gonna come over there, and that's why a lot of people don't go over there. I'm assuming.
I don't understand why he kept saying that he don't kiss nobody behind. What is I don't get that part. I'm lost. What do that mean?
I don't know. And Rico, you always have been that way since day one. So now you recognize why people don't want to come over there. You always have been doing that from day one. Exactly what you said.
You're right. A drunk piece of shit that climb out the window. Right.
And we're not saying he's a pushover. We're just saying, yes, he has been like that for no reason at all. People try to be cool with you, but they can't. Okay? So maybe something wrong with that being this way since day one. Maybe that's the problem. Okay,
And you
go ahead,
proud of
y'all.
being a drunk piece of shit. That's I wouldn't even say that. I always been this way since day one. That's stupid.
Well, that's the problem right there. Since day one, that's the problem.
First, okay, let me say this. Whoever this only one lady is, I ain't gonna lie to you. You've been trying to get my attention for weeks, and I this the only time I'm gonna say something to you, and this the last time. And after I say this, I'm gonna just block your weird ass. I don't give a fuck who you like, mister. I don't care who you like, sir. That's it.
Who day
Now I'm
one?
about
I
to
don't see
block
who you
you
talking
on
about.
my page. So I can't see none of your messages.
Well,
Because you
sure.
don't matter anyway. You're not even a content creator. I can't steal nobody from you. That's it.
I don't see who you talking about, but oh well.
You probably got them
Okay,
blocked because they're a loser.
huh? He probably okay. I don't see. So y'all, I don't understand that Rico that fight with James. I just don't get it. I don't understand. But wow.
Look, Bless, I'm with you on that one. I don't know what happened still, but the show was entertaining.
I know, and I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I want to watch all the
The,
fights because she says a lot
James
of
was
fights.
James was trying to defend the LGBT community because Rico was trying to he was talking like that's how all gay people feel about women. He was trying to act like they act like all women smell like fish.
Like that's the lingo or something.
Yeah.
I get
So
that part.
James like
Yeah.
hold up and brother Dimples, he was on the panel, but he wasn't saying nothing to defend the LGBT people. So James was like, "Oh no, I got to get up there." And then that's when James got up there and he was being respectful and nice from what I seen. Then of course Rico was still drinking his little Budweiser and he went to tripping, talking about the bartender shirts and all. I'm on mute.
You don't got to mute. But listen, I gotta say it like Deanna now. I got 349 watching, 106 in the chat. I got that many haters, over 200 haters. Y'all gonna press this like button. I got all these haters, Deanna. Ain't that how you tell me you got all the haters over there? I got all those haters?
Don't be coming up in here with all that hate, honey. Please like the video or climb or just sit to the side quietly. We do appreciate the watch time. Haters too.
Exactly. And so it's funny though how you be saying it. What? I got all these haters up in there. Yeah, so anyway, I got a lot of haters too, but oh well, y'all like this. Y'all go ahead and like
Phenomenal.
the
Just
video.
because you wear a do rag, that don't mean that you're a man. Phenomenal. I'm gonna just throw that out there.
I hit
You
the
want to
like.
beef
Thank
with
you,
a
Miss
man so
Philadelphia.
bad. You're a woman. You can't beat no man. A man gonna whoop your ass. I don't care how many do rags you put on, how many box draws you put on his sag to make it look like you got a
He did
penis.
say brother.
You
So you
still a
got
woman
beef
and
with
you still can get fucked.
so you got beef
I'm
with
on
this
mute.
dimple person, huh? Huh, Kiki, you got beef with this dimples person?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because they was trying to double team drunk me. I don't fuck with that.
Oh, like when some of that folks say straight people too awkward next show, yet they most especially black women. Okay. I have to put those up, the big ones up when they long. So what y'all anybody want to comment on the fight? Trifling. Thank you, Sammy Dizzle. I'm reading the chat, y'all. I'm
All I
listening,
know is
reading.
mother drug the mother was shaving what's his name so much. I don't even think he caught all the shave because mother was throwing him at him so fast. I don't even think he understood half of it, but I caught every last bit of it. I'm just saying.
Wow.
You gotta go listen to the whole thing,
I
Bless, because I know you
am.
can
When I
feel
get
it.
up here and I start making my breakfast, I'm gonna be listening to it. I'm gonna finish listening to Deanna. I
But her
think the
life,
people.
but let me say, Brianna's life was lit. You
I
know,
know it
I
is the
told the
way y'all
kids out
talk.
there too.
It was lit. She says a lot of fights. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it
go back
was.
and watch the Deandra, what's her name, Dimitri fight, and everybody else that was fighting.
Yeah, but when
And
it come to me, when it come to me and that lady, she was fighting with herself because I refuse to argue with a drunk person now and forevermore. Okay, and from what I understand, they was trying to do whatever in the chat, but look. Some people need to stop uplifting people. And if you really is liking that person, like you really need to tell them, like, look, when you drunk, you might not need to come, live and say all this stuff because like you demeaning yourself. Like Kiki said a lot of stuff that I hadn't heard before. And I'm thinking, oh my God, that's less than a woman. That is not cute. The people love
Wow.
to watch a train wreck and a clown. They're gonna pat you on the back to keep you going so they can laugh at you, not with you. That is not cool.
Okay, fantastic say for the people who are not familiar with the Rico VS fight. Yeah, and then VS ended up having to give him a ride home and everything in Washington after he said he was gonna spin on her. So he right, he been doing the same stuff since he been over here over and over again. But that's the problem. You right, you been the same way. So maybe something within that same way within you need to change because ain't nobody coming at you. You come at them, Rico. Don't nobody dislike or hate you like that. So the reason the problem is not with everybody else, and it's not selected. How could it be selected and you always involved? It's not selected. People don't. I still don't dislike you. I still don't dislike you.
Fuck Rico.
Yeah, Lady
Um,
Nika, I wasn't gonna come on live, but when I heard that Dovie got docs, I really came on and started talking about that. And one thing led to another. Dovie's talking about Brianna's chat with James and Rico getting into it. Now I'm gonna switch up a little bit because I don't want to keep putting all the tea out there. We all gotta go
wait, can
watch
I
Brianna.
ask Deanna what club was that? That club was lit, and they were playing some good music. I don't know what club that was,
They
but
wasn't. It wasn't in no club. He had them threw together at that concert in the. It's supposed to be in the club, but it was in a meeting room. But the man did do a good concert, but the guy just booked
yeah,
the wrong place for it, the wrong venue for it.
yeah,
Hmm.
that music was on point.
Y'all y'all do a lot of good partying down there, Deanna. That's
Yes,
what I was
indeed.
talking about.
I was tuned in.
Yeah, I like that type. You know what I mean, Kiki? That's my vibe right there. What
Oh
Deanna
yeah,
and them be doing? That's my
we
vibe.
got
I'm
to
feeling
turn
that.
up, honey. We got to turn up, honey.
I'm
Mine too.
feeling
That's I like blues. I used to party at clubs like that.
it.
So
Yeah, me
Deanna,
too.
I
Me
like
too,
that
Glenn.
kind of partying like that. That's my kind of stuff. I love blues. So yeah, you be partying down there in Mississippi. Remind
Yep.
me of when I was in Louisiana. They be
Yep.
partying in them little juke joints.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
your backsliding days, huh?
No, back in my
Mhm.
partying days. I'm not backsliding.
Okay.
However, I will still go to. I still would go to if they threw one of the oldies but goodies parties like they have sometimes. Of course, I'm gonna
Okay.
go listen to the old school music
I know
and
that's
have me a glass of white wine or something if need be. Of course, we already go to the comedy club before the Rona started.
Uh
You know
oh.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So good. I like
Uh
that
oh.
blues. I
Miss
like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They done
But
got
Well,
the
they done got
upgrade
all.
started.
They got
Oh
the reason why
Lord.
I like Deanna's videos when she partying and stuff because they done got all persnippety around here now. You
Yep.
know what I mean? And I don't be feeling all that stuff. I like to party like Deanna and them party. And so yeah.
yeah, that's how we used
That's
to
why I
do
No,
it.
like
we
I
her
don't
better.
do
still
that.
go to one.
They have some that do the uppity parties, but that's basically like you already know it's like a money grab thing, and I don't have
Yeah.
time for that. I'm ready to
I don't
turn
either.
up. Yeah, I'm ready to turn up. I ain't got time to be spending money on the outfit and can't even get into
Yeah.
the dance floor in it. That ain't my
20
thing.
$20 and you stand in the line for 18 hours. As soon as you get
Yeah.
in there, the
For
club
nothing.
closed.
Yeah, you got to get so clean that you can't hardly move. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's just not a good time.
I hate
I'm
that.
not
That's
when I'm on a party. I don't want to network like I'm at my job. I want to have fun.
that's why me and my wife started going to the oldie but goodie bars and stuff. We don't even go to the young club no more because it ain't the same. It's a fashion
No,
show.
I don't think y'all have fun these days.
Uh-uh.
Now
It
y'all
ain't the
don't know
same
how
around
these
here.
youngsters they get drinking and they don't know how to hold their liquor and they
Nope.
want to fight, cuss,
Yeah,
shoot,
that's true
have
And
too.
all
shoot,
kind
They
of
want
crazy
right.
stuff,
grab your woman arm and they'll see you standing
and
right
that's
there
gonna
and
start a
grab your
big
woman
fight.
Mhm.
arm.
So
We
Rico,
did
what did
all
the
that in
Pete
the
Bless gonna
90s.
let
Why
them
is
do
they
it?
still doing that, Blessing? We did all that in the 90s.
Ask them little
In
boys.
the,
Yes, we did.
yeah,
We
Thank
had
you.
fun.
outdated. What you
Thank
say,
you.
Deanna?
Ask them little
Thank
kids.
you. Oh, you must think you ain't that much older than me, Olivia, huh? I was partying in the 90s too, huh?
Exactly. I was young in the 90s.
Yeah, me too.
Girl, I
Hmm.
used to love my little juke joint parties.
Me
Now,
too.
You
I'm gonna
They
go
know,
through
got
what?
out the snippety. You know, I'm too old to duck. I can't. We used to have to duck and crawl and people shooting off roofs and all of this. And yeah,
Yeah,
that was in the 90s.
that's
That was
what made me
eternity. That
stop
got
going
me.
to concerts. They don't know how to act. But now if they got a good old older goody ones, I'll go to it, y'all. I like the music from back then. They don't have music these days. I'm saying like my parents used to say too, oh, this ain't no music these days. Sometimes I catch myself doing it like that. But Rico, what is you talking about? Bless one that you do it. If you talking about getting ratchet over here, you right. We ain't doing it like that over here. Okay? You're right. You 100% right about that. So you're right. But y'all, well, I'm gonna switch up a little bit because, like I say, we all gonna go watch Brianna for ourselves. What did anybody have opinion before I go on the Troy Allen situation? And who else? Who else? Who else? Did Sir King really run? Do y'all think he'd be back
listen,
tonight? The
I
saga
don't
continues.
I don't agree. I don't like Sir King, but I don't agree with that stunt that Troy Allen tried to pull last night. That was childish. Because first of all, that little kid that Troy said that tried to contact him, that was him. You got to listen to the audio. That sounded like Troy, but he just messed with the voice and made it sound like a little kid. Now that's not cool. I don't like that.
Oh, well,
That's
then I
not
gotta go
cool.
back and watch that part. Then I don't know which part you're talking about. The little kid.
Yeah, you got to
I
listen
want.
to it.
Okay, I got to.
Now
Uh,
the woman, that sound like all I gotta say is that's down bad. He reaching, you reaching too hard. All you have to do is just roast him because you were tearing him up. But far
oh,
as you making up people, like that's corny.
okay. Well, y'all, with that said, I came on to talk about Dovie. We went way over, but I enjoyed the live just more than I enjoyed everybody on the panel. And anybody in the panel got any last things they want to say before I go? Is something we didn't cover or something? We can do it before I go out because I'm getting ready to get off of here. I've
I
been
just,
on here.
I,
Huh?
I just want to say thanks for having me this morning, Miss Bless, and I just hopped on to let everybody know that no, Miss Bless Watkins and the Oracle is not in no competition. We good over here.
Yes, we are.
For
And we both
anybody,
are morning persons.
Who
You
said
know,
y'all was in competition?
somebody named Ling Ling I hear on Brianna's chat.
Oh, don't worry about it. I know who that is.
I don't pay
I'll
them
tell
no
y'all.
mind. I
I'll
don't
tell
pay them
y'all
no
who that
mind.
is. Don't worry about that person.
Because I
I know
still don't know who
exactly who
that
that
person
is.
is. I don't know who it is.
I know who it is because somebody told me who it was, and I know who it is. But I wouldn't even pay it no mind. Just know if you go too far, they will call the cops on you. Don't pay them no
Oh, one
mind.
of those
Trust me.
people.
Hello.
Mhm.
Oh,
Tell her to
And
okay.
call.
they was even when you was doing your live, Kiki, yesterday when I was telling you, just to do you or whatever, they was
Mhm.
questioning me in your live. Dang, if they didn't come over there and start some stuff with me again in Brianna's live, I was like, Lord, is this person following me from chat to chat? Like, what is going on?
That's why I asked you, did you want to be a temporary mod so you could block her ass? Because I
Child,
was
if I was,
driving, so I couldn't block her.
yeah, if I now see, I didn't even get that part right there, but yeah, I would have did it for that because I don't like people trying to start stuff between me and people, that I can pay attention to because I can't pay attention to everybody. So I'm not, I don't like that.
Oh,
That's
but
not cool.
Auntie Nika sniped her ass.
Good.
Trust me, Auntie
Yeah,
Nika,
Nika
she
was in
wasn't
there. Nika
playing.
did sniper. Yeah, yeah. And
I
I'm like,
watched the
yeah, I'm
playback and she was
cool.
sniping.
Yeah, I mean, this don't make no sense. I guess she got mad because everybody know I like Kiki. Like it's not gonna change just because somebody else don't like it. Like I don't understand.
And they hate that. They
Okay.
hate when you said you had my back. Oh Lord Jesus. It
And
was
Well,
that's
like
why
over.
I
I
thought that
said,
other person and that's why I thought that other person felt away when we went over to Brianna's channel. I'm like, Lord, people be paying way too much attention
Yep.
to who other people is getting along with. Like, if you got a problem with Kiki, that don't mean I gotta have a problem with Kiki because I got my own mind. If I don't have a problem with him, I just don't have a problem with him, and it's nothing nobody can do to change it. That's all I'm saying.
and what they call it, Miss Olivia, what they call it is cuddling him. But
Right.
but
No,
sometimes
but
people
Oh.
let
don't
me
want to
say
see
this,
the
Bless,
thing.
Bless, Bless. Let me say something. I'm glad you said that, cause see, I'm not coddling nobody, cause ain't nobody no kids in this section. If you a kid, you don't need to be over here.
She want
Okay,
me to be myself and flame y'all ass up. That's not
I
coddling
want you to
people.
be yourself, so you can calm down. And if you got to get it out, you have to get it out, because that's what I have to do. I'm not. I'm grown and I'm free. Okay, and I'm over 21, and I can say what I can do what I want. Okay.
Exactly. And I'm not cuddling no grown man either. I don't even cuddle with my children anymore. They're grown. It's
Right.
just that I feel like I need to give him a chance because I see the change in him. Now, from what I see, honestly, the people are going at him. I don't
Women,
see him going at anybody. I really don't. And
I
if
the
that's
think
the
women.
case,
people, I think a lot of women have a problem with Kiki because he is a heterosexual man. But really, to me, now I don't know what happened before I got on here. Before I met Kiki, I met Kiki. First time I ever met Kiki was on Miss Bless channel.
And I
So I
look
don't know
good.
what happened when I wasn't here. But when I guess it's the watered down version of Kiki. Do you see what I'm saying? But I'm from the school that
Yeah, you
if you
did.
give a lick, you ought to be able to take a lick. That's
exactly.
all I'm saying. You know that's it. But for I'm not calling no. I don't. Everybody know that I don't coddle nobody. You
I,
know, but I'm not fixed to turn on this man because a whole lot of people don't be feeling him. A whole lot of people don't feel me. What I supposed to do?
and it's a difference, a big difference in him from the way he started out, Miss Olivia, and to where he is now. But some people, like you got somebody saying, I've been this way. Yes, you have. Maybe that's the problem. Just that one statement. And I got to say it. All
Mm,
women bleed and stink like fish. Come on now.
That's disrespectful.
Come on now.
Yeah,
Oh
some
Lord.
stuff just be out of line. That's why Lady T
Right.
had a problem with that comment. Do you see what I'm saying?
And I
And
and
that's
I
why
understand
Spiller
how she
Boy.
felt like that.
Yeah, and I that's why Spiller Boy jumped on. He was like, "Hold up, wait a minute. All of us don't feel that way,
Yep.
And I appreciate Spiller Boy for jumping on there and getting what's his name all the way together about that, And I don't think he was ready because he kept on deflecting and trying to talk about Tracy instead
Mm-mm.
of coming back at Spiller Boy.
He
I
wasn't
heard
ready
him
for
tell
that
So you
answer.
Tracy.
know,
I heard him tell Tracy that he was been selling his body. I always say that. And to ask my mama, she'll tell you I had to sell my body at 17. I say, what?
So you was a
child,
prostitute at 17. Your mama knew. Your mom.
I
Wait,
heard him
see,
say
see,
that to
this what this
Tracy, and I said, oh my God, I started feeling sorry for him
this
at
gonna
that
be a
point.
good drag. I'm gonna drag you good.
So go ahead and drag me. Go ahead, you challenge, do whatever you want to do. I'm speaking my truth. I'm
I'm gonna
saying what
drag you
I
good.
feel.
Now, see, I didn't
And then
know that your
again, it's
mama
not a
agreed to that.
Demetri Enrico drag. Not yeah, what's his name? It's not a drag. We just saying what get on going on, what was said. Thank you, Deanna, for coming up. I didn't get a chance to get your outro, but that's fine because we all running our mouth here a little bit. I got the music playing in the background. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you, Miss
all
Olivia.
right.
Thank you, chat, for visiting me on y'all
Thanks
Hey,
for
hey,
Sunday
letting
Miss
me on your
morning.
Bless.
platform.
Yes, yes, yes,
Thank you.
Kiki.
Did you hear Duchess version of y'all song?
He did a song. What? No, I haven't.
You got
What
to
was
go
this?
hear it. It's a 5-bit
Thanks for having
version.
me this morning, Bless.
Huh?
Y'all have a good day.
Yeah,
Say
y'all
All
thanks
have
for
a
right,
having
Miss
me
y'all
this
have
morning.
the
Y'all
O.
rest
have a
of
good.
y'all day. Y'all have
See
a
you later,
blessed Sunday.
Kiki.
Like I
All right, Miss
said,
O.
All right.
y'all. I'm gonna say again, I don't care about the doxing. I don't care about all that, and I just can understand the Dovie thing. So maybe I
They
am
shouldn't have did
poking
that.
my
That's
head into
childish.
business. It's not my business, but I made it my business because, like I said, I already had all her paperwork. She sent it to me, so that's neither here nor there. We're not gonna stop watching her. People are not gonna turn against her.
Big man,
She
I'm about to get your channel taken.
and I don't know
I
who Big
got.
Man. I don't watch Big Man. I found him
Don't
over
worry
there on
about it. You're
BRIANNA.
gonna go to sleep. You're
So
gonna
I
go to
don't care
sleep.
about all that anyway. So with that said, we wasn't dragging anybody, y'all. Again, we were just talking. Although other people are going to go twisted, but who cares? I'm not gonna dance my way out of here. I'm just gonna say Toodaloo, everybody, Toodaloo.